Hello. Good day, everyone. This is Eating Pains once again. Back live. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night from wherever you might be watching me from. Today, I am about to talk, or we're going to be discussing the issue of this brother. His name is Tosin Omoteye, and that is his wife that you can see by his side. Tosin Omoteye, I was able to, get to know about the story on Auntie Aduni's show. Auntie Aduni is this is our show. That's our YouTube channel. I was able to get it from our show, and I decided to talk about it based on the fact that I was once a victim as well. I was a victim, so I was, once in his shoes. I was also what he was going through, or what he is going through currently. I have the experience, so I can talk to it. I can speak to it. That is the reason why I decided to do this show. Meanwhile, I need to wish Auntie Aduni a speedy recovery. I hope that whatever you're going through, you'll get over it in no time. And God's healing, God's divine, healing will be over you. And you'll get well soon. It was even when I listened to you yesterday that I got to know more the importance of health. Health is wealth. The importance of health. It's important to be very healthy. If you're not healthy, there's nothing one can do if one is not healthy. So I wish Auntie Aduni the very best regarding her health. So yes, like I said, we'll be discussing this guy and the wife. I did a bit of digging, and I am an authority. I can speak to this. I am very sorry, Brother Tosin, for whatever you might be going through. I don't know your story, all that. And you have a pretty wife, so I understand. I'm going to play some videos. So I understand the reason why Brother Tosin is. Let me bring the mental health or the therapy, the word to use. Brother Tosin is trauma bonded. Is trauma bonded, and until he heals himself of that trauma, Brother Tosin will continue to do this, because I am speaking from that experience. I was also trauma bonded. I was people who are trauma bonded are people who are they truly go out of their way to satisfy people, to please people, to make sure that people are happy. They do everything to make sure that people are happy. They love excessively. Usually it stems from childhood, and it's called trauma bonding because when you don't get the kind of love that you are expected to get as a child when your brain is developing, you will be trauma bonded. So if you get to see something that looks like your childhood, you'll be kind of stuck to it. You want to latch onto it to get off that hold. It's very difficult except you go for therapy. So I did a like I said, did a dive into their life. Thank you, Auntie Adine, for that story. And this is the pretty wife. Her name is Fola Shade. Fola Shade is with three girls, three children. I think there's a boy amongst them. One of them is a boy. And that's one of the daughters. I was able to, do a deep findings about the lady. Now, Fola Shade is, a certified nursing assistant at Alpha Homes and Waters Community in Indianapolis, Indiana. She works as a CNA, and she goes to this church, the House of Prayer, Sea and Nest Church. That is our church. For me, when I get a story, I want to do a little bit of research about them. I don't just want to jump on a story without finding out exactly what happened and all those kind of stuff. So I did a bit of research about her and what must have happened. And there wasn't so much. She doesn't have so much online footprint. She went to Methodist Primary School, Papa Ajao, in Mushin. So she's a Mushin babe. And so much, there was a time, they bought a house. That's the brother Tosin. With their children, I had to cover their faces, the three kids, and sister Fola Shade. Now, let's go to brother Tosin. Why I feel that we should hear from brother Tosin. So I went to brother Tosin's Facebook page. This is his page. I went to his page and I decided to find out what's going on with brother Tosin. I checked all of his page. Yeah, Indiana is very cool. So apparently it shows his kind of dressing. I was able to go through all those ones. I don't want to show the children's face, but something of note that I was able to depict from his page is one of this. Let me show you something. Brother Tosin is deeply in love with the wife. Not whatever must have happened, but Brother Tosin is deeply in love with the wife. Let me play this video for you so that you will know that. Because if you don't love someone, you want to get rid of everything that has to do or connected to the person. It's more like if you have a wound and the wound is healing, but you're not letting the wound go, you're scratching it. The wound will not heal. So if someone is hurting and you still have whatever hurts you around you, it will keep you right there. But I thought this video is for you because my channel is not particularly for men, but I speak more about what men go through as well. So if you're listening, Brother Tosin, it's please, you can comment on the show if you have anything to say. But I want to play this video that shows that Brother Tosin is a lover man. Please watch with me. Appreciation. No, not this one. It was this. Where is it? Okay, I think it was this one. Yeah. It's actually a very long video. I don't want to dwell on that too much, but for that video to still be there on his page, if you're indeed done with your woman, Tosin, you need to get off the video from your page. If you're indeed done with the woman, your woman. But I know deep in my heart that you're not done with the woman, because you are hurting, and it's someone who is hurting, you know, that does what you're doing currently. So as I was going through his page, I decided to listen to the videos that he, you know, played. That was all over the place, that Auntie Aduni talked about and all that. These are the highest view. Let's listen to it. 99,000 views.
Good morning. This is 2:05 a.m. Indianapolis time, USA. Now I'm outside, no house, nothing, homeless, just walking on the street of Indianapolis. It has become so serious and terrible for me. The living condition has been terrible because I have constantly heard my opinions.
I don't think Brother Tosin is homeless, because look, this man doesn't look like an homeless man. He's not homeless.
About all of these issues, that these issues need to be resolved. They need to be resolved, and I don't know why some people are adamant. For me, this is a useless country. The United States of America is a useless country.
I would have to stop right there. Brother Tosin, if this United States is a useless country, because I'm also in the United States, I would advise that you go back to where you came from. If it's a useless country, if you want to know what a useless country looks like, go back to where you came from. But my candid advice for you is, if you want to stay here, just delete this video, because apparently your face is all over the internet. I do not think you will ever get an immigration benefit from this country ever again, because you decided to put this out there. For whoever advised you to put this out there, the person didn't love you. But I know nobody advised you to put this out there and told you to say that the United States is a useless country. The United States is not a useless country. If it is a useless country, from the record that I had, you applied for refugee. Why did you come here to apply for refugee to come and stay here? I would advise you to get this video done. I'm talking to you as a brother now who's been through this. Whatever you've been through, I've been there. I'm going to show you evidences that I was there. Secondly, the issue has been since a long time ago. I think it was 2022, and this is 2026. I don't know why you're still talking about it till date. That means you're not done. You're not done, bro. You need therapy. And like I said earlier in my video, it's because you are trauma bonded. You love that woman, and it's nice that you truly love her. Well, no matter what she has done, you don't really want to let go. But yeah, she has moved on. From the information that I had, she's moved on. I think you need to move on as well. You don't need this kind of video. Let's continue to hear.
Quote me anyway, because things cannot happen. A matter cannot be reported, and nothing will be done. By now, the committee or whatever should have been set up for people to hear their opinions. Do you understand? This issue now, this terrible situation now has happened as a result of Olashade's setup or plot in April 2003 that started in January 2023. Following a nonsense marriage divorce that she coordinated and everything like that.
So another thing I can say here is that now you're putting out information that will jeopardize not just you, but information that will jeopardize even your wife, that will jeopardize your children. That's your ex-wife or whatever, because now you're saying that they probably did a sham divorce, and did a sham marriage just to get immigration benefits. Do you know that even if you get your citizenship, of course, thank God you know what's going on now. Even if you get your citizenship, it can still be reviewed. Even if you get your citizenship in your country, except you're born in that country, they can always review your record and take away whatever benefit or the immigration benefit you must have gotten. So this video that you just done now, you just put your, let's leave your wife out of it, your children, because I know that your children must have gotten immigration benefit as well. You put them in jeopardy. The chances now is that the government, there are some of those, look, Donald Trump has done it such that there are sections in the USCIS. They review our social media handles. Now, if you're going to apply for what do you call it, for visas, they're going to check your social media handles. Now you kept this on social media handles and you're putting out vital information that it is obvious that people know it. They themselves know, USCIS themselves know that a lot of people do this sham marriage and all that. But now you're being particular about yourself. Your name is out there. All they need to do is just type Omoteye. Everything that has to do with Omoteye now is going to affect your children. It's going to affect your wife. It's going to affect everybody. Why are you putting out this information? You're talking about sham marriage. Why? Baba, grow up now. Even if you look, when I listen to your story and all that, it has happened to me, and I obìnrin pọ̀ láyé máa yìí. Ṣó fẹ́ ìwọ ṣáà ti lówó lọ́wọ́. Women dey street now. Women dey street where they beg for just to let me just bear your name, or let me just come and just be knocking. On street now, why are you going to jeopardize the life of your children? All because of God knows what. Can you bring for again? Man, you wake up now. Just trying to get some sense and stop spewing this nonsense. 99,000 people have viewed this video alone. Do you know who among those people that have viewed it? Don't put this woman, this woman and your children, especially your children, in jeopardy. It's risky.
Now, there's some things that we agreed on. I did not agree with her that what's it called? That I would devote like 100% of my time to the lady that she brought.
Can you imagine this brother? I'm not sure that this brother is okay. Like Auntie Adonis said, he's not all right. How can you be on social media spilling out exactly what a lot of people do? That is more reason why they now ban Nigeria. Nigeria is among the 75 countries that are banned from anything visa and immigration to the US currently. It's for people like you that jeopardize other people's chances. Why are you doing this?
It was just a contract. I don't want to get to details of that. Those details, I'm not interested in those details. When the time comes, she will stand and explain herself. I will stand and also explain myself. But this is just to place this on record, because at the end of the day, when things happen and I get back to Nigeria, nobody should ask me of any money, because I'm owing money. I'm owing credit card, Capital One, about 8,000. I'm owing my former landlord, South Meridian.
Have you seen anybody in this country that is not owing some form of money or the other? Do you see all of us come out to social media to come and be spilling putting our dirty linen out there? Baba, grow up now. Do you know what? With what you're doing now, you're making me feel like this woman will definitely move on now. Because if a man cannot seal his lips this way, a woman doesn't like a man who's loose-mouthed. Okay, fall hand on boys now. They fall the hands of boys. Why are you doing this? Why are you spilling everything out there? That you get busy. You won't get busy. If you see some people's busy, you go wrong. I know what people tell me. They downsize. Somebody just told me yesterday, I want to downsize my car. I want to return my car. I want to return. People are doing it. Everybody understands the economy. And if it is too much for you, you can actually file bankruptcy. What the hell will you grow up now? Women don't like men who are not grown up, man. I need to tell you the truth. Maybe this is one of the reasons why she stepped away.
About 6,000 I'm owing
Cash.
the first vehicle I bought, 2007, 2017 Mercedes Benz. I bought 2022. I still have about a standing balance of about 3,000. There's another car, a Hyundai 2019.
Hello,
After the
hello, Renshe. Who sent this guy a message now? When they go, we tell you to make you go buy car. What's our business with all that? What's the world's business with that?
insurance had paid their money because the car was accidented. I still have about 27,000 when the lien holder did their calculation and everything.
So that's one of the videos. It was just ranting right there. I don't want to make the show too long. There was one that actually got my attention as well. I think it was, let me check.
Has caused a lot of issues, and I do not want any of the interruptions. All of the consequences that your interruptions have created, I do not want them. I don't want to be associated with any of them. Thank you very much. I want to be alone. I want to be free with my children. Of course, I love has caused a lot of issues.
This man is not okay. I'm going to show you how I got help. If you're going to watch my video, I hope that you get to watch my video. I'm going to show you evidences that I've been in your shoe. I'm going to tell a bit of my story, and I'm going to show you how I got help, and I'm going to show you who helped me and what I did to help myself. But I want to quickly finish up with this videos that shows that this guy is not too fine.
Okay, please don't mind my attire. I'm out looking for my, I'm jealous, so you know that.
Also, are you here?
Okay, please don't mind my attire. I'm out looking for my, I'm jealous, so you know
Please
that.
read the.
Okay,
read the,
please don't mind my attire.
text
I'm
under
out
the video.
looking for my,
my.
I'm jealous, so you know that.
Marriage contract.
Okay,
offer
please don't
that
mind
that
my
did
attire.
under
I'm
specific
out looking for my, I'm
specific
jealous, so you know that.
P&C, and I
Okay,
reconstructed it
please
to
don't mind my
another
attire. I'm
P&C that
out
has short
looking
flash
for
and
my,
code.
I'm jealous, so you know that.
This guy is not done with the wife. The guy is truly not done with the wife. So apparently is still this thing. But anyway, like I said, I'm going to tell my story so that you can understand. That's a bit of what I got to know about the guy, and yeah, to tell my story, I was a victim too. I I took someone to Canada, and yeah, I took a wife, not someone, my wife to Canada, and apparently, it's a story that may be for another day. But yeah, let me summarize it this way. So we were together for 6 years. I apparently didn't know that she had other plans. When we got to Canada, she made me realize that yes, that my hand has gotten to what I want. My hand has gotten what I want. So now I can do and undo, you know. She made me realize that I was a fool all the while. I was in Australia while she was in Nigeria, and I went from Australia to pick her, and then we went to Canada because Australia was difficult to move spouses. It was a lot difficult for me to move my spouse at that time. So we moved to Canada. Fast forward, we got to Canada February. By July that same year, she started exhibiting terrible signs. It was during the COVID period. So I was alone. I was suffering. I was missing her. I was going crazy. I was monitoring her social media channel. I was working in the bank. I was working in the biggest bank in Canada, Royal Bank of Canada. Our accounts, immigrants' accounts. I have access to checking our account, even though I was going against, company policy. I was just checking everywhere to make sure that I can have a track her and all that. We don't have kids together at all. I have a son with someone else who I'll tell that story as well, so that you will understand. If it's the children that is this problem, I'll say that story as well. So I was tracking her, but there was a day, there was an audit trail Because I couldn't let go. I wasn't using pills to sleep, but I had to start using medications to sleep. Because what was always coming to my mind was, who is sleeping with my wife? You know, one thing I need to let women know, if women are watching this, is that men are the most jealous human being on earth. We're the most jealous sex on earth. We are very jealous in the sense that we cannot imagine another man, driving his destiny to our woman. That's a man for you. So if a woman leaves you, except you don't love the woman, if a woman leaves you, the first thing that comes to your brain as a man is, yay, who's sleeping with her? Who is those big titties of mine? Who is touching them right now? Who is doing this to those titties and all that? So for me, I had an ex who had very good big titties, and I was restless. I was trauma bonded, like I said. So in my mind, I was tracking her everywhere, sending her message. She blocked me. Go to her social media. I was tracking her everywhere. If I see, in fact, I was posting a Jamaican girl. I was posting a Jamaican girl just to be able to have a fling or something. When I was talking, I can you imagine toasting a woman, and you're toasting the woman and telling her about your ex. The Jamaican girl was like, "Biodun, we are not done with this girl. Go and find your wife." So this is what Brother Tosin was doing. Then I became suicidal. I became, I wasn't doing my job well. My vice president then was like, "Something is wrong with you, Sam. What's going on?" and all that. So my vice president now decided to say, "Hey, you need therapy." So it was when I explained to him, I told him I need therapy. Even when I was going through therapy, my ex went away. Somehow my family waded in. They begged that, why would you leave a man who took you to Canada when he left Australia, all for your sake? Why would you leave a man that did that for you? Apparently, where she went to, I don't want to disclose what she went to do. She went to meet her ex. She went to meet an ex-boyfriend. So where she went to, she wasn't doing well. So by the time they waded in, she opted to come back. I was going to therapy. I took her back because apparently I was missing her. I was trauma bonded. Like I said, it was within COVID. So we were locked down. I was locked down with a woman who was totally not with me. I was locked down with a woman who does not love me, who, if she has a way, she wants to be out there. I'm not saying that's what Falashade Omotaye is doing. I'm just giving an example of how you can be trauma bonded by like what this man is doing. Because this woman has moved on. She has taken your children away. Why don't you just move on? There are a lot of women out there who will like you. I don't want to dwell into the somebody is paying 50-50, somebody is not paying 50-50. No, that one, look, if I will speak to that, I believe that if you're going to, like Auntie Adini said, if 50-50, I don't support whatever she said about the 50-50, because the situation in Nigeria is definitely different from the situation here overseas. You cannot compare the level of bill payment overseas to Nigeria. So it depends on the situation and the power, any income or any capacity of the family. So that exactly happened to me when my woman now came back. The condition, though I love that, but the condition I gave is you must support me with paying bills. Paying bills in the sense that, look, I earn more than you. I was a senior manager in a bank. So I said, in a marriage, for anyone, man or woman, I'm not biased now, to show that you are part of that marriage, you don't need to be compelled to, participate in the welfare or the growth of that family. You don't want to bill. Oh, you just pay bills and move on, right? Kilo special. Okay, buy me some or buy me kini. Just pay bills, and or you guys should sit down and discuss it. Another thing is that if you're coming overseas, another mistake a lot of couples make is that they do not discuss whatever challenges they're going to have, or maybe I would say it's culture shock. Sometimes when you're coming here, you don't even know what you will meet, actually. So let me know. But really, if you are married, you should be able to know the kind of person you're dealing with even before you moved overseas, because an elephant doesn't change when it comes here. An elephant doesn't become a leopard when they come here. Neither do a lion change once it gets here and become a frog. No. So, as I was saying, when my ex came back, the problem now became excessive. She wouldn't support me. I was doing 100% of the bills in the house. I was doing everything. You know, like until Denise said, what the woman said, okay, so the guy said, what will you be doing with your money now? That's what's his name? Tosin. Tosin said, ask Shade, what will you be doing with your money? Yes, it's not a business, what will you be doing with your money? But the truth is this: if you're a family, there should be support. The same question I asked my ex, I said, you're using even electricity, you cannot even pay. Power. You cannot pay power. What's going on? She said, are you not any more than me? Are you not doing this more than me? No. If you're okay, I said, okay, if you now get pregnant and you have a child now, what's going to happen? Are you not going to support? She said, are you not the father? You're supposed to be doing everything. Why are you not doing everything 100% in Nigeria? That was the beginning of the issue. I knew that I was not truly married to somebody who truly loves me. Anyway, fast forward, how was I able to escape it? So what I did was I withhold everything that were beneficial in the house that she was, benefiting from, and I had to make something that is joint. Of course, I had to pay rent, but whatever is joint, like the internet, I stopped paying. I stopped buying food in the house. I stopped doing some things in the house. I wanted to see what our reactions would be. All those little things. Let's see. Do you know what my ex did? She just went to rent another place and moved out. I was like, wow, okay. So I wasn't truly married. I wasn't truly with the woman that, that loves me. But what did I do? I filed divorce. So even when I filed divorce, I was still not totally done. So my bank called me again and said, hey, you need therapy. And what did I do? I had to go to therapy. I went to therapy, and this was my therapist, Dr. Ramani. So, Tosin, if you are watching me, if this video got to you, this was my therapist. I know you might not be able to afford her. I listened to her videos on her YouTube channel. For anyone who needs help in terms of therapy, if you cannot afford that, because for me, my bank paid, but if you cannot afford to pay for her, you can go to our page on YouTube and subscribe and watch our videos. I can guarantee you that you will be so blessed with her. She was, she helped a lot, and I was able to get my healing. As much as healing is, gradual and all that, but yes, I was able to get my healing. So that is how I got help. And regarding your wife and the children, if whatever you're doing, it has to do with maybe being in the life of the children, my brother, the truth is this: you cannot mess yourself up, and whatever you're doing now, you're messing yourself up. You're messing yourself up if regarding the children by putting yourself out there. It's not helping you. You're rather going to complicate the matters, in the sense that the government is going to watch whatever you put out there, and they're going to chase after everyone that they've given benefit that they've given benefit wrongly. They're going to chase after them. And another thing I need to tell you is that for the children, leave the children alone. The children will look for you. Let me show you an example of how my child is being chased, it's being used, is being sent after me now. Because as I speak, my ex who had my child is, chasing me with my son after I was trying to be in the boy's life. I'm talking of a boy that I tried. Heaven knows I'm saying the truth. I tried to be in the boy's life, but she wouldn't let me be in the life. But today, as at February, she sent me this email and say, hey, your son will be 18. It is Mommy Toby. How are you doing? I believe it's time to connect with your son. Who determines the time that you connect with the child? When the father had tried and tried to be in the child's life. I'm talking of February the 7th this year. And this is a boy that I've not seen in 8 years. The last I checked on this boy was that I saw this boy, that she would let me be in his life, or that I ever saw him, was sometimes in December 2018. So, Brother Tosin, learn from me. I believe that you can actually get yourself back. You need therapy. You actually do need therapy. You cannot keep doing this. You cannot keep putting yourself out there on the social media. You're letting the government, know so much about what's going on, and they can retrieve all of those immigration benefits. The truth is that you don't even care about yourself. But I think you need to go and get help. And that is my message to you. Please, if you might want to drop comments and let us know what you think. But if you think Brad Tosin needs help, please let me know, so that and I can find an alternative therapist for you if you want that. I know some people who can afford to give you, discounts for their services if you so need. Yeah, so this is my show, and this is just my little advice to you, Brother Tosin. Please let Madam be. Go and take care of your social media page and delete all those things, so that the immigration people will not come after you. And I think you'll be fine if you get therapy. Thank you. This is the little advice I have for you. I just wanted you to know that some of us too, we went through what you're going through currently, and we survived it. I got done with therapy in my divorce was 2020. I got done with therapy 2022, and this is 2026. I'm fine. That's how I'm able to set up a YouTube channel that speaks to my experience and what the experience that men are going through. Like I told you, go to Dr. Ramani's page and you'll get to see a lot of our videos, and that will help you. I can guarantee that. Thank you so much for listening in. If you listened in, please like, subscribe, and press the notification bell. I was away in Nigeria for a lot of weeks. There was no light. There's no light in that country. There's no internet. That was why I wasn't able to come online and all that. But now I'm back. I'm back to the States. You can continue doing shows. I have a show for Saturday. Has to do with a reverend that divorced her husband. So we're going to be discussing that. I want to do a bit of investigation regarding that show, and I'll be back on Saturday. Thank you for watching. Please try and enjoy the rest of your day. Take care. Bye-bye.
Much. If you enjoyed this, please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.